Hi there, this is the Westlicht Performer Eurorack sequencer module. It's an open source magnificent beast, and I'm just going to kind of run you through how to make a sequence on it. So we've got 8 tracks, gate, CV for each one down here. You've also got CV, 4CV inputs, which can do all sorts of magnificent things. You've got MIDI in and out, which I haven't played with yet. You've got a USB port, which can plug a MIDI controller in, or an Ovation Launchpad, which kind of interacts with the sequencer in a way that it makes it easier to use, really. Haven't explored that either. Don't have an Ovation Launchpad. But anyway, let's get into it. So, 8 tracks, 8 buttons along the top here. 8 Track 1, 16 step buttons underneath. Lots of these buttons have secondary functions which you access by holding page. So to access the steps on track 1, hold down page, go to steps, and we're in here. So I have a CV and gate 1 going through 2HP pluck and through the make noise Q pass. Just a really easy kind of setup to demonstrate a sequencer. Okay, first thing we need is some gates. We've got the gate screen here. Let's put in some gates on our steps. Oh, about one there, yeah, like that. Let's press play. Oh, that's nice. We've got some gates. Let's make those gates do some notes, I suppose. So we go to the note screen here. As you can see, they are all C currently. So maybe I'll hold this step, turn the encoder, make it a D sharp. Maybe this one, we make it G. There you go, little sequence. Maybe this one like an A sharp or something. Yes. And voila, we have a little sequence now. That's as far as a lot of sequences go. Not this fucking crazy module. If I go back to gate, there's our gate sequence again, running along here. We press it again. Oops, sorry, did it twice. Press it again. We've got gate probability up here. Hold down a step, turn that dial. Now that gate's only going to fire. It's only got a 50% chance of firing every time the sequence rolls through it. So maybe I'll do the same on this one, maybe 75, sure, why not? 75 is good by me. So now we've got this kind of rolling, evolving sequence already. But there's much, much more we can do. So if we go to the retrig screen here, so we can put a little ratcheting thing on that first, make it start with a bit of a strum thing. Yep. So that's all happening. I'm just going to open my filter a little bit. Cool. But then we can also do the same with the probability on that retrigger. So if I press retrigger, hold down that step 1, wind it down, 75% chance of that retrigger happening now. So cool. Then you've also got conditional, which is another thing you might know about if you've used Electron gear before, but if not, basically, let's say this 13 step here, hold this, and we can be like, I would only like that step to exist the second time that sequence goes through. So instead of, writing a 2-bar sequence, you can just say I want that step to happen on the second bar, not the first one. Pretty cool. And then you can also do, there's various ones you can do there. So I would like that to happen on the first of 4 bars, please, sir. And because I think we've got probability on that track as well, yes we do, don't we? If we have a look, go back, hold it down. Yes. So it's only actually got a 75% chance of firing on that first of 4 bars currently. So that's your basic sequence. You can also change up your lengths. I don't have it going through a VCA at the moment, so I can't really demonstrate that. Pluck's just pluck. It is what it is. So, maybe next time I'll play with that. But the other thing I will show you is curve tracks. So this is a note track currently, because it's sticking to the chromatic scale, which, by the way, you can make it stick to scales of your choosing. But anyway, moving on. Track 2. Nice blank slate. It defaults to a note track as well, but it doesn't have to be a note track. If we go to page, layout, scroll down here, click on that, change it to curve, and commit. Yes, I am committed to changing that. Okay, now we go back to page steps. On step 1, I would like a curve, please. So hold that down, scroll through. I want this one. Actually, no, I want this one. Yeah. And step 4, maybe the same. Yeah, why not? You know, let's just go the same. Keep a bit of consistency in our lives. Now, I'm going to send that track to my filter. So plug this into CV2. Oh shit, problem. This is a bipolar signal, so that is also closing my filter as well as opening it. But no stress, we can change that. If we go to page sequence, I believe, still finding, yep, range, scroll it down to 5 volts unipolar, much better. Now the sequence just opens rather than opening and closing. So back to page steps. So now we've got a little problem, is those steps are happening pretty quickly, and currently there's a limitation that you can only have a curve per step, as in you can't just have, you know, can't select 4 steps at once and have a shape stretch over those 4 steps. That's a little annoying, I reckon, but you know, it's not the worst thing in the world. We can get around it. So what we can do, if you're feeling like you want to put yourself through not much fun, is go click on this max parameter here, go to step 4, turn down the max, then go back to your shape, go to step 5, put in a shape again, and then go to your minimum, hold down 5, scroll that up, and so you can kind of make longer shapes that way. It's a bit annoying, but we can definitely just slow this sequence down and make it shorter, which is a lot easier. So if we go to page and divisor, then scroll this, oops, wrong way, to quarter notes, and then also let's go to page and last, make it like 6. So that's quite a bit better. Just close my filter a bit so you can hear it a bit more dramatically. Yeah, not bad, not bad. There's also gate sequencing on this track. I'm not going to go into it right now. I don't have anything kind of handy that I can plug it into, really. There's also more functionality where you can introduce some variation on the shapes, which reminds me, there's also variation on the notes here. If you go back to the first track, you can introduce some note range, and so if you have it set to a scale, which I don't currently, I just have it set to chromatic, and say I put in a 12 on one note, then you can introduce a probability of that note changing on that step, ideally within the scale, so it's probably best to use it while you've got a scale assigned to that track. But yeah, that's about the gist of it. Got this module yesterday, loving it so far, highly recommended. If you've got anything you'd like me to do a video on, I'm open to the idea, you know, hit me up. Cheers.